A recent documentary called The Man Who Stopped the Desert shows how Burkinabe farmer Yakuba Sawadogo has raised a forest where before there was nothing but barren land. By sharing what he has learned with neighboring farmers, the documentary shows how he and other innovative local farmers are helping to lead a remarkable environmental transformation in parts of the Sahel. One of the early pioneers promoting this transformation was Tony Ronaldo, today with World Vision Australia, an anti-poverty non-governmental organization. But in this World Vision video, Ronaldo says NGOs and international donors really have not been the driving force.
Much of the responses actually come from the farmers and the communities themselves, as opposed to NGOs and the government. Once the farmers have embraced and accepted this technology, they've practiced it and they've shared it with their neighbours, and it's spread from farmer to farmer. So that's been very, very exciting.
The results have been most dramatic in Niger. This aerial photograph was taken in 1975 around the village of Galma. The black spots are trees. Here's the same region in 2002. An estimated 5 million hectares in Niger alone are greener today than they were 3 decades ago. That's an area about the size of Costa Rica. But farmers are not doing it simply for the love of trees. This photo demonstrates that crops near trees tend to grow better in this harsh, windswept environment. Trees block the wind. Their leaves fertilize the soil and more, Ronaldo tells farmers.
And the leaves on the soil will protect the crop from drought. It'll hold the moisture in the soil.
And that's especially important here in the Sahel, where drought and hunger are regular visitors. Just last year, drought left millions in Niger facing malnutrition. During another drought in 2005, researchers compared villages where farmers tended trees to those that did not, says the African Forest Forum's Mahaman Lorwanu.
The population of those villages really survive better than those who don't have trees on their own farm, because they can cut wood and take to the big city to sell and get some money to buy cereals. And also, they use the leaves and the fruit of the tree species just to survive.
If trees provide such clear benefits, then why have so many farmers been cutting them down? Experts say growing population has put pressure on farmers to plow up more land. But part of the reason dates to French colonial policies that gave the state ownership of all trees and products derived from them. Mahaman says that was a strong disincentive for farmers to protect them.
If you put all your effort to regenerate tree on your own farm, and then you don't have the right to go and use it, what's the essence of doing that?
He says a change in Niger's forestry policy has helped drive the regreening of this part of the Sahel. Now, some experts are working to bring these lessons to farmers across the continent. As climate change threatens to bury more of the Sahel under shifting sands, they hope to encourage more farmers to regreen their land. Burkina Faso's Yakuba Sawadogo is already convinced. Many would say that's a lesson the world should take to heart. Steve Baragona, VOA News, Washington.